So, Kudakwashe Tagwirei's company fueled tanks during the coup, allegedly, but now it fuels an entire faction. They called him the financier, but in truth, he is Zimbabwe's unofficial central banker. Tagwirei doesn't print money. He buys it wholesale, then sells loyalty on credit. Here is former Finance Minister Tendai Biti talking about Kudakwashe. Whoa, did I say Kudakwashe? Kudakwashe means someone who steals. No, I meant Kudakwashe Tagwirei.
Tagwirei, his US 360 million treasury bill was not converted to US dollars in February of 2019. He then injected this treasury bill into the local market in June and July of 2019, causing the local currency to literally collapse. The Reserve Bank was forced to act. Briefly, his accounts were frozen, but the net result was that suddenly 360 million US dollars was flooded on the local market and the local currency collapsed. Any watcher of the economy, including the IMF, were frightened by that development. So if you have got this individual, this powerful cartel that can destroy the currency within a single day, then the country can be held ransom at any time. Which is why it is crazy to think that this criminal actually has ambitions to be the next president of the Republic of Zimbabwe. It can't happen and shouldn't be allowed to happen. I feel pity for ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF is being reduced to a commodity that can be bought by a few trinkets, a few motor vehicles, a few GD6s. What kind of a country have we become? Ebed Rushech Tepo is standing in his grave. Joshua Nkabukongomo is standing in his grave. Dumiso Dabengwa is standing in his grave. The thousands of liberators that died in Chimoyo, Nyadzonya are turning in their graves. For if they knew that the country and their political party was open to the highest bidder, they wouldn't have gone to war. They wouldn't have gone to war. So it's a shame. Shame on ZANU-PF. Shame on ZANU-PF. Shame on everyone in ZANU-PF that you allow yourself to be reduced to a commodity with use value and exchange value. Which brings me to the attempts to amend the constitution. You cannot amend the constitution to remove two limits without two referendums. One to actually deal with the term limits that are provided for in terms of section 328. And the second referendum to make sure that when the amendments are made, they benefit you. So ZANU-PF can't make these amendments without these two referendums. Fortunately, the majority of people in ZANU-PF, as a matter of fact, are opposed to this amendment. Fortunately, 99% of Zimbabweans are opposed to this amendment.